All right, and we should be live. There we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tecmo Super Bowl for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Today we are starting a new challenge. It is the Worst Team Challenge. Now, I've done this Worst Team Challenge before for the NES version. I got a piece of little fuzz on my microphone cover. I think that's better. All right. Let's try that again. Yeah. So we are doing a Worst Team Challenge here in Tecmo Super Bowl for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, SNES as they sometimes refer to it. We are going to select the 3 years mode, and we're going to take control of one of the worst teams from 1992, which was the Seattle Seahawks. Now, they just won the Super Bowl in the NFC. They were the representatives. Back when this game came out, they were in the AFC, the AFC West. So, a Seattle Seahawks, New England Patriots Super Bowl is not possible in this game. So just absorb that. We're gonna auto skip to our game. And while we do that, I will chat it up with you guys. So I previously did this Worst Team Challenge on the NES version of Tecmo Super Bowl. We went through with the Indianapolis Colts for a season, and I'm currently working my way through another season with the New England Patriots. So funny enough, just a couple of years later, the Patriots were still really, really bad. And it's almost unfathomable now because they're just competitive almost every season. And one of the modern dynasties of the NFL. So we're going to hop into our first game. This is the 1991 first week. We're going to be facing the New Orleans Saints. And you know what? I didn't change my playbook, but I can do that in-game in the Super Nintendo version. All right, so the Saints want to kick it off. That's new. In the NES version, they always elect to receive. So we'll get our chance on offense. Warren to return, and he's got about 14 yards. Now, so many people, I would probably say the majority of people, prefer the Tecmo Super Bowl on the NES, but I'm one of the few that actually prefers this version. And I'll talk about why that is. So we've got Williams and we've got Warren. I'm not sure which one is supposed to be better, but we'll find out. I just want to make sure I got everything in my playbook that I want. Now, when you're facing the CPU, you don't really need to worry about formations and stuff. If you're playing a human opponent, you want to have similar formations in your passing playbook and your running playbook. But here, it doesn't matter. And the reason why you want to do that is just so that you keep your human opponent guessing. All right, so these are generally my favorite plays to run in Tecmo Super Bowl. And we'll go ahead and check our roster. We've got Warren and we've got Williams. So that's John L. Williams. We'll just see how everyone does. McGuire is our quarterback. Dan McGuire. No relation to Mark. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start off with a run.
Ready, set, put.
Williams gets the pitch, and let's see. Okay, 7 yards. So that's something that the NES version does not do, right? It does not give you a play summary after every play, and that's a great thing. So Warren gets the handoff. He's going to have a first down and a little bit more, all the way into New Orleans territory. So we're off to a pretty good start, but this is week one. I mean, the first few weeks are going to be pretty easy. And from what I understand, this is a 16-bit port of the NES version, but there are many improvements made. I already talked about one. you saw another one where you can actually change your playbook mid-game. Now, again, that's something that you don't want to do against a human opponent because it's annoying. It's annoying to wait for somebody to change their playbook. And that's all you can see on screen. It's not like you can do anything. So here's Maguire. He's going to hand it off to Williams. Williams is in there for the first touchdown of the season. John L. Williams, although they list him as J.L. Williams for whatever reason. KC should add the extra point. And there we go. We are up 7-0. Now, as far as the kickoff goes in the NES version, you couldn't do what the Saints just did, McAfee. He called for a touchback. So let's see who we've got on defense. We've got Woods, Kennedy. Oh, Junior. I think Cortez Kennedy was pretty good, right? We picked their play to start. That's. Oh, they have a flea flicker in there, huh? So I wonder if I should choose. Well, Kennedy's the nose guard, and I don't like to cheat like that. 'Cause if you select the nose guard, it's easy to cheat in this game. We're trying to stay away from that. Pass to Martin is incomplete. All right, so it's third down, big third and long for the Saints. They have Wilson at QB. I think that is Wade Wilson. But we're going to be opening up more packs of football cards on the channel. And we'll find all of our stars from Tecmo Super Bowl in those packs. I guarantee it. So fourth and long, they're going to be punting it. And now we can choose a player to attempt to punt. You couldn't do that in the NES version. So Barnard punts to Warren. Wow, it's a booming kick. And we get it close to the 35. So the offense will get back to work. The Russian attack was going pretty well, so I think we'll go back to it here. There's the direct snap to Warren. Sort of like a proto-wildcat. We only got 1 yard there, okay. So let's choose a pass. I don't think we've passed it at all yet. Maguire can get a chance to show what he's made of. Oh my God, they picked the play. I still got it off to Williams. Ooh, that was a dangerous throw. I probably shouldn't have done that. All good. So, 3rd and 8, and guess what I choose to do? I ran it, but they picked the play. Damn. All right, Saints, I see you. We're going to have to punt it, because, yeah. I want to try not to get a touchback here, but it's been a while. This is Tootin. Tootin is the punter. Newman back there to receive the kick. Pretty good punt, I must say. But he broke a tackle, and he got up to the 13-yard line. All right, so the Saints get back to work on offense. Choose a pass play. Another improvement in this game is, you saw before I started. Oh my goodness, Muster. Wow. Colonel Muster gets almost to midfield. Well, they've got this new 3-season mode in this version of the game. So for you can take control. I guess you could always change the team control, but you get to play through the 91, 92, and 93 seasons. Now, I don't think it tracks stuff from year to year, but it's been a while since, so maybe it does. Rod Stevens with the big sack, huh? So 2nd and 18. I can't believe Brad Muster, of all running backs, put a hurting on our defense like that. So it's a fake handoff. Wilson's dropping back. Incomplete. We've got some great cutscenes in this. There are also in-game awards, which the NES version doesn't have. So if you get 100 yards rushing, 300 yards passing, or 150 yards receiving with any receiver, you'll actually get one of those game awards, and that's really cool. So 4th and 21, we're going to get the ball back. 4:11 left in the second quarter. And we blocked it. I saw the little X show up. We blocked the punt. So they got it, but it's a side change. They don't get to do anything with that, which is technically not. Maybe that was the rule back in 93. So 1st and 10. This is some good field position we got. Warren with the direct snap, and he gets a few yards. 5 to be exact. Cool. So we should at least be able to grab a field goal out of this one. Now, one thing that I will say that's worse in the Super Nintendo version, and I can feel it right now, is that the game is a little bit slower overall. It feels like slightly less responsive and just a little bit slower. I do like the variety in the quarterback calls. 8-yard gain. So we got a 2nd and 1. Technically, we can get a first down. And we did. Here's another thing in the Super Nintendo version that you don't have in the NES version is that is the X play. So if you hit X, what you get is this pro set formation, and you're going to get a dive play where the running back attempts to jump over the line. Okay, they stopped it there, so we lost a yard. But it does work, probably 60% of the time. I don't know, I've never calculated. But we're going to just do another running play. Warren in there with the touchdown. Seattle Seahawks going up. Chris Warren. All right, we will have Casey add the extra point. Boom, 14-0. Wow. Let's go. 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Oh, I keep forgetting not to do the booming kick because then they're just going to kneel in the end zone. Okay, so from the 20, New Orleans will operate. They have not chosen that flea flicker play yet. I'll choose the strong safety. There's the handoff to Muster. We came up and stopped it cold. All right, 2nd down and 8. I choose pass number 1. If you have any suggestions of plays you want me to call, let me know. There's the handoff to Hilliard. Oh, Hilliard's got a couple of blocks, and he's going to have himself a first down. 10-yard gain. All right, so I got to experiment with these guys on defense. I'm going to choose Robinson. Okay, he seems pretty fast, honestly. The free safety. I don't even know if they use that term still in football, do they? Do they still say free safety, strong safety? I know they say edge rusher instead of defensive end now. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with Robinson. There's a pass to Brenner. And that's incomplete. So 3rd and 10. I'm choosing that shotgun pass because, yep, I got it. So we'll choose a player in the secondary, let the guys rush in, and Wilson gets sacked. So that was E.J. Jr. 4th and 20. And they're going to be punting once again. There's just a minute left, so we'll have some time to do something. Assuming it's not blocked. Okay, it wasn't blocked. But you see how fast that clock moves. So what we want to do is try to get out of bounds. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have time for maybe one play and a field goal. We'll have to see. We'll go with the shotgun play. Or I might have to just... Okay. We'll have some time. Oh, terrible throw by McGuire. Good Lord. We had him wide open. So now with 8 seconds left, we're going to have to go for broke. Which means just have the guys go out long and try to hit him. That's all we can hope for. Kane out there. There's the pass. Oh, it was actually a decent throw, but he wasn't all the way to the end zone. 52 yards, so now we go to halftime. All right. Our first halftime show of the season. Got some cool music, some cool designs. And wow, New Orleans has no stats on offense. But ours aren't great. Regardless, we have that 14-0 lead. And this is halftime stats is again something you do not have in the NES version. So already I've listed so many new features that this version has that the NES version doesn't have. Now there are definitely hacks out there. You can download modifications to the original file, but if we're judging purely on the original games, I do prefer this version, even with like the fact that the gameplay takes a slight step back, I would say. All right, that was a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6, third quarter. Ooh, they're out of the shotgun. So they're going to be passing here. Everybody's open, so I gotta... It's going to be the mustard. Way overthrown. Oh, why didn't I pick that? Come on, man. 3rd and 6. What do you think they're going to go with here? I'm going to choose pass number 2. Wade Wilson. Oh, chose the wrong guy. My bad. Martin. Going long. Hey, and it's intercepted finally. Hunter comes up with the pick. Good defense. As you can see, Seattle has their old school uniforms. The ones that they brought back, I believe, last season? Or, I mean, the season before last. Nice gain. Because now they have some way different colors. I guess they're not way different, but the shades are way different. 3rd and 4. Okay, let's see if McGuire can actually do something behind center. 3rd and short. One guy made it past. There's the pass to Edmonds. Kind of wide open. And he makes the catch. That's the way to do it. Farrell Edmonds from Dan McGuire. Now, you get the same cutscene for every rushing touchdown, and you get the same cutscene for every passing touchdown. I guess that was kind of like a memory limitation. But I honestly do not understand why we can't get this game now. Like, so many people would get it if you could just make it customizable, make your own teams, your own logos, rename the players. They tried it on the Nintendo DS, but it's been a minute since they've done it. It's time again, man. It's ridiculous that as football fans, we only have one option when it comes to video games. It's just ridiculous. Wilson's got everybody open. He throws it to Brenner, who's got the first down. 10-yard gain. All right, so we're in the 3rd quarter. Seattle's really in control of this game. So we're just kind of warming up here. And I chose their play. Wilson gets sacked. Feel like in the NES version, they're more likely to get off a pass, but maybe that will happen later in the season. Right now, I know the AI is going to be fairly weak. 2nd and 18. It's going to be a rush to Muster. Ooh, a little fancy maneuvering, but he didn't get any gain there. 3rd and 18. Saints desperately looking for some life on the offensive side of things. Wilson hands it off. Maybe. Oh, it's finally the flea flicker. They throw it to Martin, who has to come back for the bad pass, and it's incomplete anyway. So 4th and 18, and New Orleans will be punting. What is that? 4 or 5 times now that they've punted? Barnard. Oh, we blocked it once again. All right, so we're going to be in the red zone right off the bat. First game of the season is always going to be a cakewalk. I mean, that's just how it is, right? Like, you can see Williams does not have a lot of speed, but yet and still, we got to the end zone on that run. 20 yards for John L. Williams. And just like that, we're going to be up 4 touchdowns in this game 1. There's the kick, and it is good. So while we're talking about Tecmo Super Bowl and we're in the first week of the season, that gives me more opportunity to talk about the game and what I love about it. Obviously, the gameplay is incredible. The music, the sound effects, the presentation, it's all great. It's nice that we can go back and play these classics, but I really do wish that somebody would bring this back. There's the handoff to Hilliard. He's going to have himself a nice little chunk of yards there, 8 yards. I mean, 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. That's probably not what you're looking for, but hey, I'm not choosing the plays. So, and there's the direct handoff to Muster. He gets a yard. It's going to be 3rd and very, very, very short. This game tracks your stats throughout the season, which is amazing. So everything's organized into league leaders. They chose the X play. What a dumb. I mean, yeah, they got the first down, but what? That was such a dumb call. They look at whatever. Wade Wilson again, hands off to Mustard. That'll take us to the 4th quarter. And that was our best quarter yet. So we are definitely warming up.
Blue 43.
2nd and 6. Let's see if they keep running the ball. Yep, there it is. It's a fake handoff. Are they going to throw it to Mustard? They're going to throw it to Early, who's wide open. No, he wasn't. We had a guy on them. Okay. Incomplete. So I would improve this game by allowing defensive substitutions and injuries. You don't have that here. I think in Tecmo Super Bowl 3, they brought in... Okay, so you can get injured, but only on like a kickoff return or a punt return. So I could have Hunter, who's a defensive back. I could put him in as a kick returner. And then if he got injured, I could replace him with Dodge or Robinson. But that's the only way you can make any sort of defensive substitution. I believe in Tecmo Super Bowl 3 and 2, they allowed for defensive subs. I'm pretty sure. But that's one thing that this game doesn't have that I wish it did have. Okay, they went for it on 4th down, of course. And we get the ball back. 4 minutes left. It's just really time to get a little practice in now. Live practice, basically. Get to know our weapons. There's Blades. Blades has some speed. And he gets a touchdown. Brian Blades. I guess we'll really figure out who we can rely on when stakes are a little bit higher. When you're already up 28-0. You know, we're just getting to know the team a little bit. I've never played through a season with Seattle, so this is all brand new to me. McAfee returns it from the goal line, and he gets tackled at the 10-yard line. So from here on out, it's 4-down territory for New Orleans, which is understandable, but it's basically the way we run up the score at the end of the game. Okay, I fell for the fake. And he's going to throw to Mustard. Good pass, and a 1st down.
First down.
Got the cheerleaders there in the background. We have a completely static crowd. They do not move in the slightest. Pass to Brenner, and another 1st down. They should have been doing this from the get-go. Maybe they would have put up a little bit of a challenge, right? Okay, so we're gonna find out how good our defense is, and you know whom we can rely on the offensive side of things as we go along. This one is definitely in the bag, so just need it to end quickly, and we can move on to week 2. Okay, Wilson's gonna throw to Martin, who is covered, and that's incomplete. So 3rd down and 7.
Red 24.
Out of the pro set formation, I'll choose Robinson, and we got the play. Wilson was not able to get off the pass, and EJ Jr. got himself another sack. That's what's up. So 4th down for the Saints, and they're choosing the pro set formation. That's going to be a fake, or the flea flicker. Throwing it to Martin. Only one guy on him, and it's incomplete, so we get the ball back. So with 1.5 minutes left, let's see how much clock we can run. Because I really don't care about running up the stats or score or anything like that. Williams with the 1st down.
First down.
Good game there. All right, so New Orleans is going to call a timeout. Don't ask me why. It's not possible at this point. It's fully impossible for them to mount any sort of a comeback. The most they could hope for is 1 touchdown. That's a 4-yard gain. Guess I could have let a little bit of clock run. Williams gets the pitch, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. As the kick gets up, and it's good. Okay, just realized I gotta fix something on the vertical stream. I don't have anything there. Whoops. Guess I should have checked that.
Round 52. Round 52.
Well, if you are watching the vertical on the horizontal stream, we've got the game going. So there's a pass to Muster. It's intercepted. I think that's Hunter's second one.
Round 52.
All right. 3 seconds left. There's the pitch to Williams. He is going to take us to the end of the game. He fumbled it. Out of bounds. Perfect. That's the way to do it. So, at the end of the game, Seattle walked away with the dub. 42-0. Williams, 12 carries for 76 yards. McGuire, 66% of his passes were completed for 151 yards. Kane made 2 catches for 88 yards, but that was mostly, you know, most of those yards came on the play just before halftime. We each had 6 first downs, and we moved to 1-0 on the season. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and auto skip to week 2, not week 3, week 2. Minnesota beat Chicago by a point. Detroit beat Washington in overtime. Philadelphia and Green Bay went to overtime. A lot of overtime games. Washington crushes Dallas. The Bears beat Tampa Bay. So we're in week 2 now. That was finishing up the first week. Another overtime game. Rams over the Giants. New Orleans beats Kansas City, so they get themselves a win. They're 1-1 now. Green Bay beats up on Detroit, and that brings us to our game. This is going to be the second week of the 1991 regular season. We're going to be facing off with the New York, New Jersey Jets. And it's color versus color in terms of jerseys, which I guess that does happen now in the NFL. I don't think it happened necessarily back in the 90s. I guess I would have to check a lot of photos, but I feel like one team had to wear a white jersey. All right, so we're kicking off to Mathis. He's going to return it from the goal line. That was a perfectly placed kick. And we have got Johnson and Baxter to face. Okay, so we're going to choose a pass to start. They've got Boomer Esiason. I'm going to choose Robinson, and there's a toss to Baxter. He's got a lot of blocks, and he's going to have himself a first down. Nice first run for Baxter. That's a tough run to stop because of all the lead blocking. So, yeah. Choose another run. Okay, Sison's dropping back. He's got 5 receivers out. Throws it to Johnson and Robinson with the pick. So that was all me, baby. Even though there's nothing you can hit to make your DB try to catch the ball. You just have to put yourself in the right position. So Warren, gets stopped in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. Damn. All right, well.
Ready, set, put.
Second down and 11. Gonna toss it to Kane, who's pretty much open. Makes the leaping catch. Gets to the 5 and into the end zone. Seahawks up 6-0. Tommy Kane. Danny McGuire. There's the kick from Casey. It's no good. What? No way, bro. I have not missed a kick, an extra point in Tecmo Super Bowl in quite a while. All right, well. I don't know what that says about his field goal skills, but I guess we'll find out. All right, so 6-0 lead. Gonna choose that one run that did damage. They like that formation, that single back, 2 receivers to the right. It's the handoff to Johnson. That one's a lot easier to stop because he doesn't have all that lead blocking. So we'll go ahead and choose that. Third run again. Okay, they're out of the pro set now. Choose Robinson. Sizing with the handoff to Baxter. And 2-yard gain. All right, so third down and 8. I'm assuming they're gonna want to call a pass play here. But we'll see. Okay, it wasn't the one I chose. I'm gonna throw it to Moore. Where's Moore? Moore's all the way at the bottom of the screen, and he was double covered. So terrible decision, incomplete pass, and New York will have to now punt it. So we can try to block it once again. Aguiar. Ooh, he gets tied up, but somehow got off the punt. Don't ask me how. And Warren back there to return it from the 30-yard line. Good block there, man. Ooh, nice little return. It's really tough to get a good, and I knew that was going to happen. I could see by the delay in the screen. Damn it, Chris Warren goes down with an injury. Our first one of the season, so I guess we'll put in Mays and then put one of our deep backs and see how he can do. Such sad music, huh? Damn. All right, well. Mays and Williams. That's our backfield. So we'll choose a pass on first down. And do we have anybody? We've got running back Mays. Oh, on the Ruben Mays coming through off the bench with the nice catch and run. 15 yards. Okay. Oh, did it reset my playbook? It did. Okay, so I need to change my playbook in the team data so I don't have to do this every time. Whoops, my bad. All right, so we got Williams, we got Mays, we got the direct snap to Mays. I don't know how good this is going to be, but we'll just run with this for now. Thankfully, I already know the plays I love, so it's easy to choose them again. Oh, that's good. And then one more. There we go. Okay. 1st and 10. At least we still got John L. Williams. I believe he's our primary back. Oh, they chose the play. So that's going to be a 5-yard loss. 2nd and 14. Let's see if we can get a couple of those yards back. What the hell happened there? Wait, what the hell? 1-yard loss. That was terrible. 3rd and 14. We've got Blades. Oh, and he couldn't come up with the catch. What the hell, dude? We're kind of in a no man's land. I guess I'll try the field goal. It's a long one, but you never know. There's Casey with the attempt. It's up, and it's wide. Damn, well, I guess it had the distance, but man, he just must suck. Because I feel like I aimed that pretty well. 17 seconds left. So I guess we'll see what kind of a kicker he is. I can always check his stats. Baxter, we finally chose that play. Okay, 2nd and 14. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. He sized and dropped him back. Hands it to Johnson. Oh, he got past me, but then I recovered and made the tackle. That's a 4-yard gain. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. There's the fake handoff. Esiason throwing it to Moore. And it's intercepted once again. All right, so we might have a really crappy offense, but I think our defense is pretty good. Got a few interceptions already this season. McGuire out of the shotgun. Give another chance to Blades. This time he makes the catch. And he fumbles it. What the hell? Blades, what's going on, bro? Wow. Okay, so just like that, the Jets have the ball back. And they're in Seattle territory. There's the pitch to Johnson, and it's an easy stop for Robinson. No gain. We got the blue jerseys, the silver helmet and pants. There's a fake handoff. Esiason drops back. He's going to throw it to Moore. Ooh, I thought that was going to be picked again. 3rd and 9. Surely they're going to go with a pass again. Oh, no, it's actually a handoff to Johnson. So I guess they're going to just want to settle for the field goal here. That would cut our lead in half. They've got Blanchard. And it's good. Carrie Blanchard. So there's the kick. Hunter is waiting. Hunter gets an opportunity to return and see what he can do. Some good blocking, I will say. Close to midfield. 29-yard return. I'll take it. Let's give Mays a handoff because he's currently one of the only players on offense who's actually doing anything. And look at that. He's got himself a first down. Now, I'm going to check on Blade's condition real fast. Is he not feeling well or... Let's see. Oh, he's feeling average. Brian Blades. Ball control 50, receptions 38. Oof. How about Kane? Receptions 44. Oof. And receptions 50. All right, well.
Round 52.
1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Williams gets the pitch. And he's got himself a first down. Lovely.
First down.
15-yard gain.
Blue 48. Blue 48.
Out of the shotgun. McGuire's got quite a few options here. Throw it to Kane. It's overthrown, but Kane leaps and makes the catch in the end zone. Tommy Kane with another reception in the end zone. 12-3. Let's see if we can maybe grab this extra point instead of missing it like last time. It's good. 13-3. That's got to build his confidence back, right? All right, so a minute and a half until halftime. Mathis back there, returns it from the 4. And he's tackled at the 12. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Esiason under center. And it's a pitch to Baxter. This time we stopped it. Okay, without me even having to choose that play. That's good. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout. I would imagine that they're going to want to pass here. They're deep in their own territory. They cannot rush. Okay, they're going to go for another rush. So let's play it conservatively. A little more time is going to tick off the clock. That's okay. We'll bend, but won't break here. I'm shocked that they're not going for the pass. Esiason with the pitch again. All right, well, he's going to have a few more yards here, but
First down.
that clock is ticking. It's going to be less than 20 seconds. I mean, are they going to choose it again? I'll pick it this time. Maybe they're just stuck on that. No, this time they pass. Okay. All right. This might be the last play of the half. This next one will be. Okay, so 5 seconds left. Basically, I'm going to prevent with the free safety. Robinson. I got to figure out his first name. Esiason fakes the scramble, throws it to Burkett, and Robinson Gets another pick. That's what I'm talking about. Theoretically, we could have returned that for a touchdown, but we got stopped. Okay. So that takes us to halftime. And I will be right back. All right, I am back. All right, so at halftime, we got a 13-3 lead. The Jets are still very much in this game. We're not doing too well on offense, but hey, on defense, that's where we're shining right now. So let's go ahead and keep that up. That's kind of similar to my season with the Patriots on the NES, where our offense kind of sucks, but the defense is pretty damn good. So Hunter with the kick return. Oh, I ran into my blocker like a bobo. All right, so let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't see our defense right now. Okay. Let's get to work on offense, boys. Pretty bad field position, but, you know, let's see what we can do. Okay, Williams with a nice little run, 6 yards. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Got McGuire under center. Hands it off to Mays, who just came off the bench to replace our injured back. And look at that. Mays with another good rush. 14 yards there. Hey, sometimes it's the bench players that really propel your team to greatness. Williams with the pitch. But yeah, it would have been pretty easy to add injuries on the defensive side of things. Basically, you could have just added some kind of random number generator to whatever defender made the tackle and had him get injured that way. That's kind of one pretty big flaw in this game. Anyway, Williams gets the pitch and he's got another first down. 16 yards on the ground that time. And we're driving. So there comes a certain time in the season where it's really tough to run the ball, and that's another thing I hate about Tecmo Super Bowl. Not many things I don't like about these games, but the fact that it's almost impossible to run the ball late in the season. All right, they got the play, and I got it off. That was a dangerous pass, but thankfully nothing happened. So 3rd and 5. I probably should not have taken that risk because it is still a fairly close game. An interception there would have really hurt. Okay, so we've got everybody open. Edmonds in the end zone. Overthrown. Okay. So is that a 4th down? All right, so why don't we play it safe and try to walk away with the 3 points. Let's not try to be like modern NFL coaches and go for it every 4th down. There's the kick. It's not blocked. And it's good. Off the offense. So 16-3. Remember, you cannot go for 2-point conversions after touchdowns in this game, so we almost have a 2-possession lead. Jets with the ball once again. Let's see what they do. Minute and a half left in the 3rd quarter. So they're going to keep running the ball. I mean, that's where they're seeing the best success. 14 yards there. However, that does take a lot more time off the clock. And we chose their play this time. See, I just knew it. I'm like, they're running the ball. They're going to go with that one. Second and 12.
Round 52. Round 52.
I really do like this whole you pick their play and you blow it up. I like that aspect of the game. I think it's really cool.
Round 52.
I don't know that Madden has ever implemented anything like that. Or any other football game for that matter. 1 yard gain. That was such a bad call on third down. The Jets are not completely out of this game, which is, I don't understand that. Why would they choose a run up the middle on third and long? It doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm not a bot, I guess. Meager return on that one. So maybe that's what they're trying to do, is just play the field position game, but our offense has already scored 2 touchdowns on them.
Red 24.
And we've got possession, so... Oh my goodness! Williams got wrapped up in the backfield and then ultimately taken down for a 1 yard loss. Let's give it back to Mays. I'll give him a direct snap and see if he can do anything with this. Oh, they chose my play. So that goes nowhere. 4 yard loss. Third and long. Oh, so maybe they were onto something with this strategy. Out of the shotgun. McGuire got all day. Let's throw it to Blades. And he finally comes up with it. Don't fumble it this time, buddy. That's a big game. Blades has speed. He just
First down.
fumbles it and misses and drops perfect throws. So that was the 35-yard gain. We've already taken a minute off the clock. Close to midfield. And just a couple more first downs and we'll have this one wrapped up.
Blue 48.
It's going to be a pitch to John L. Let's see if he can get anything. Not a whole lot of blocking there. 1 yard gain. So we're back at third and long. Choose a shotgun pass.
Blue 43. Blue 43.
See if McGuire can work some magic here. We're going to have Blades open once again. And he makes the catch. So that's a first down. Into New York territory. 35-yard line. And New York's going to start blowing through their timeouts. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. There's a handoff to Mays. And he's going to have a first down.
First down.
12 yards. Pretty good. 2.5 to go.
Blue 43.
Mays already. Again with the direct snap. And he's got 5 yards. 2nd and 4. I'm going to go with the pass here.
Red 24.
We're in the red zone. And we've got... Oh! Okay, thankfully that pass was blocked. Because my guy was about to be covered. The guy I was throwing to. I saw it at the last second. Alright, 3rd and 4. Same pass. Let's see if we can go to Williams. In the end zone, makes the catch. John L. Williams. Doing it all on offense. Running the ball, catching the ball. Let's see if Casey can add the point. And it's good. 23-3. So that's pretty much the nail in the coffin. I don't know what they're going to do here now, but it's just a formality. We are about to move to 2-0 on the season. And that's what you want, right? You got to stack wins early. Whenever you're doing the worst team challenge. The best thing you can do for yourself in this game is to get that first round bye. Of course, we're going to have 14 more games to play. And Robinson with the 3rd pick of the game. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. So just like that, we get the ball back. Just over a minute left in the game. Another handoff to Mays. Decent blocking, and he gets a yard. All right, we can run a little bit of clock. Like 7 seconds, I think. Pitch to Williams, who just scored a touchdown. He gets tackled. Okay, 12 seconds left. McGuire hands it to Mays again, and that'll take us to the end of the game.
First down.
So, Seattle will move to 2-0. Okay, so Mays led the way. Keep in mind, Mays is a backup. 10 carries for 54 yards. McGuire, so-so, throwing the ball. Kane with 2 catches for 68 yards, and we didn't allow them to do anything in the pass game. So we will go ahead and auto skip to week 3. But before we play our game, we're going to permanently change our playbook, and I want to check the first name of Robinson. Houston beating up on Cincinnati. Now that's the Houston Oilers, not the Texans. Cleveland over Cincinnati. All right. So like I said, we're going to change our playbook. I think technically you could change the playbook for any team, which you could cheat basically and figure out your opponent and just change their playbook. But obviously we're not going to do anything like that. So we're going to hop into the playbook and we're going to permanently change what we've got here. This is, all right, like this one. And then, is there a better one? We don't have a running quarterback, so it doesn't make sense to do that. Yeah, this is probably the best one. I like how you have the names of the plays here as well. So, where am I past? The Pro T Screen L. And then, where's our play? Oh, R and S Flare C, R and S Z Fly. So R and S is run and shoot. And this is Shotgun X Drive and Shotgun XY Bomb, but we want the Shotgun Z S Star in. Okay. Alright, so that's done. Player data. No, that's not the Robinson. Oh, we have 2 Robinsons on defense. Eugene Robinson. Okay, so he's feeling bad, but I mean, 3 interceptions gotta make you feel good. His interception rating is 63. It's pretty good. Yeah. So I just gotta keep putting him in position. So if he's feeling bad and has a 63 when he's feeling excellent, that's gonna be probably one of the best in the game. Wait, what the hell was his name again? I already forgot. Jeez. Defensive starters. Eugene Robinson. Eugene, okay. All right, so we're going to hop into week 3, 1991 regular season. We're going to be playing the Denver Broncos. And they will choose to return the ball. So welcome to a brand new game. Kickoff will be done by John Casey. He will be our kicker no matter what. You can't trade players in this game. You cannot sign free agents. Players don't age. Nothing like that. It's always the same team. You can only make substitutions on offense and on your return team. So they've got a run with Elway. They've got Bernstein and Rivers. So, okay, that could be the run. It is. Right off the bat, they're going to run it with Elway. I don't know why. I don't think Elway was really known as a running quarterback. It's kind of a curious play to put in Denver's playbook, but whatever. Are they going to go with that again? No, this time it's the pass. Okay. He's going to have pretty much everybody open. There's pass to Johnson. Johnson leaps and makes a catch, and he's going to get into Seattle territory. Very good.
First down.
Gain for Denver, 51 yards. That's probably the biggest play we've allowed so far this season. So 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line, essentially. This time he's going to run it again. I got past the blockers, but then I didn't have any help. So Elway busted that for a nice gain. 21 yards. Right, we're going to need the defense to step it up. Denver's now in the red zone. We are in danger of falling behind for the first time all season. So Rivers has quite a few lead blockers. I was able to shake one off and stop him for a 2-yard gain. Second down and 7. If we could hold him to just a field goal attempt, we'll call that a victory. There's the handoff to Bernstein, and he's tackled for a loss. 3rd and 7. So if that's the pass, we got their play. If it's the run, oh, it is the pass. And Elway sacked. So I would say, again, in the NES version, when you pick their pass, more than likely they're going to get, or there's a better chance that they'll get the pass off. That hasn't happened so far in this one. So they're going to go for the field goal. Treadwell. I think Treadwell was pretty good in his time, right? I think that's David Treadwell. It is, yeah. So 3-0, Denver. And we'll get the ball for the first time all game. Hunter back there. Remember, our normal returner is on the injured list. Hunter gets close to the 30-yard line. Not a great return, but whatever. So 1st down and 10. Plenty of time. Ooh, they chose my play. I'm just going to take the sack. I don't want to risk anything. Greg Cragen. I guess I could have passed it. I don't know. Last couple times I did that, it was very close to being picked. That's why I kind of got gun shy right there. But let's pitch it to Williams and see if he can get anything back. He gets very close to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and long here. Minute 42 left. McGuire out of the shotgun. And we got Blades open. Lean on Blades, and he did it. So he didn't have a great game last week, but since his fumble, we've been able to rely on him a little bit more. So we're near midfield now. Fresh set of downs. Pitch to Williams. You can see their edge rushers really getting off the line now. 9-yard gain, though.
Blue 43, blue 43.
2nd and 1. Here is the handoff to Mays, and Mays has a 1st down.
First down.
Okay. So we're a pretty good ground team. So far, a decent passing team. And Williams is stopped for a 1-yard gain. Okay, let's go with a pass this time. They got to mix it up.
Round 52.
Why, with 4 receivers out, oh, everybody's open too. Pass to Blades once again. Blades dives and makes the catch in the end zone as the quarter expires. Brian Blades. I think he was one of the... I think he had a brother in the NFL too. Oh, and Casey misses another extra point? Are you kidding me? How bad is our kicker, bro? That's the 2nd week in a row he's missed an extra point. Del Pino waiting for the kick. Out of the end zone he goes. And he's to the 15 and gets tackled. All right, so we gotta do a better job of stopping them here. Last time they were able to drive all the way down and get a field goal. So Robinson's a good free safety. He has some good hitting power as well, even though they say he was feeling bad. Good return there. I mean, good run, I meant to say. So Elway with 1 running back, 3 receivers. Passes to Johnson. Way overthrown. That's the great John Elway. What the hell? So 3rd and 2. I don't know what they're going to try to do here. They pretty much have everything open. Okay, is this going to be the QB run? No, it's a pass. Oh! Who did that? Cortez Kennedy. Broke through his block and made the sack. That was clutch, bro. So we're going to get the ball back. Denver will punt it. Horan punts. Gets tied up but gets it off. And Hunter will be the return man. From the 35. Gets a block. And gets close to midfield. 13-yard return. Not bad. It's 3:20 left in the half. That's plenty of time for us to do something. And Mays breaks a tackle. Gets to midfield. 3-yard gain. It's getting tougher and tougher to run the ball. We're only in week 3. All right, we got a receiver wide open. That's Kane. Tommy Kane dives and makes the catch. Into the red zone we go. 34-yard pickup. Beautiful.
Red 24. Red 24.
There's a pitch to Williams. And Williams has a couple of blocks. He's got the first down.
First down.
It'll be 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line. Or 5-yard line. I don't know why they say 1st and 4. The game doesn't know how to say 1st and goal. But Mays gets in there for the touchdown. Ruben Mays. Remember, he's a backup. Let's see if Casey can actually add the extra point. Oh, he missed it again. All right. I'm going to have to be a little bit more patient with this because we cannot keep missing extra points because at some point that will bite us in the ass. So I'm going to have to do a better job of centering that arrow. Great coverage by the kickoff team. So 1st and 10 Denver. Minute 42 left in the half. There's a handoff to Bernstein, and we're able to stop him. No gain. Not a lot of urgency in the CPU's calls so far. They're running the ball again, this time with Rivers. He gets his blocker to do the dirty work, and he's got first down and more. As we... Less than a minute left. You gotta figure they're passing it here. If it's the pass, I chose the play. And we did. This time he gets it off. He's throwing it to Bernstein. And Bernstein makes the catch. Good for them. 8 yards. The playbook for Denver actually kind of sucks when you consider who's behind center. Unless Elway just had a bad season in 92, I don't know. Oh, did Cortez do that again? Hell yeah. I'm getting ready for the play to develop, and then all of a sudden I hear the whistle. The whistle goes, woo. 25 seconds left. I don't think we'll get another chance on offense before the half. But Rivers, wide open, can't make the catch. Just kidding, it wasn't wide open. So 15 seconds left. Denver's going to go ahead and punt, and that should take us to the half. Unless something crazy happens, like a block. No, he gets it off. It's a terrible punt. Doesn't matter. Just going to get out of bounds. Okay. So, pretty decent first half. 2 touchdowns. No extra points. And it's halftime. There's the blimp. There's the juggling clown. He always falls off his beach ball. So Williams has 4 carries for 27 yards. McGuire has completed all of his passes. It's probably only been 2 or 3, but still, it's an improvement. And we get the ball. Okay, so defense firing away, offense kind of sputtering along, special teams in disaster mode. But, you know, we have the lead, so that's all that matters right now. First down, first play of the second half. Mays with the direct snap. He's going to have himself a nice little gain, 9 yards. So on 2nd and 1, let's go for a pass. And, ooh, everybody's open. I'm going to throw it to my boy Tommy Kane, who's out deep. Oh, and it's a terrible pass from McGuire. Not only short, but out of bounds. So on 3rd and 1, let's just go conservative and try to pick up the first. There we go. Mays with the handoff, and he gets the necessary yards for the first down. Man, McGuire's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde out there. 2 yards. And they picked our play. Couldn't get off a pass. Mike Kroll. So 3rd and long. Okay. This is still very much a ball game. Denver is still in it. Got it. Okay, so we've got I think that's Edmonds. He's wide open. Can McGuire make the pass? He does. Right on target this time. Edmonds catches it in stride and gets tackled at the 15. 49-yard gain. That puts us into the red zone. Now, I will say we are in full control of the game. We've got all the momentum right now. Denver has scored 3, but we've come back with 12 unanswered points. It's not often that you see a football team with 12 points on the board, but hey. So 3rd and 6. Okay, we should have something here. Blades. Oh, it's blocked. Okay, so let's go ahead and play it safe here and go for the field goal. Let's line it up. Okay, that's pretty centered. And it's right through the uprights. 15-3. John Casey. And the kickoff to Del Pino. Right at the goal line, he runs at it. And it's close to the 20-yard line, not quite. So good kickoff. Fresh set of downs for Denver. Okay, they're going all out with this pass. 5 receivers, basically. It's the pass to Shannon Sharp. And he leaps to make the catch. Very nice play for Denver. Wow. Okay, so that's the kind of competition I'm looking for. Pro set formation for Denver. It's going to be a handoff to Rivers. And he broke the tackle. Thanks to his blocker. Into the red zone. First down, Denver. 22-yard gain. That's a tough one for me to stop because of all those lead blockers. I can get there and wrap them up, but it might be easier. Better to try for the dive. Oh, I tried and damn. Got past the defense and got into the end zone. So Denver cuts into the lead. Reggie Rivers. And they stay in the game. With this extra point, they'll only be down 5. So another touchdown would put them in the lead. So we definitely have to, be on our P's and Q's on offense. Treadwell with the kick to Hunter from the 10-yard line. Oh, they got stopped. Damn. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. That's the end. We got maybe a yard. Okay, this is a big drive. Let's go ahead and go with pass number 1. 4 receivers, 1 running back, and they chose it. 7-yard loss on the sack. Mike Kroll once again. 3rd and long. Deep in our own territory. We really need a big play here. We're going to have Edmonds open. See if McGuire can make the pass. Edmonds wide open. Oh, it's overthrown and Edmonds cannot come up with it. That's not his fault. So we're actually going to have to punt. 4.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Oh! I went for full power and I ended up with nothing. So we're giving Denver some really, really good field position. Oh boy. Fasten those seatbelts. Okay, they keep choosing that run with Rivers, so we need to defend against that. And this time it's up the middle with Bernstein. Only a 2-yard gain. Okay, this could be the QB run. It's 2nd down. It is. It's got 3 lead blockers. Ignored him, basically. And we stopped him for a loss. So on 3rd and... out of the pro set. Oh, I was going to choose that play and I didn't. Thankfully, I broke through his blocker and stopped him. Okay. Eugene Robinson. Definitely one of the best players in Seattle's defense. They're going to go for the field goal. Treadwell. That doesn't look like it's going to be good. It's wide. Okay. We still would have had the lead. But that helps out. So 3 minutes to go. We're going to need to put together a little bit better of a drive this time. Williams gets the pitch. A couple of blocks. And very close to first down. Oh, he did get the first down. Okay.
First down.
Beautiful. Denver calls a timeout.
Round 52.
The handoff to Mays. And he's tackled after a 1-yard gain. It's tough enough to run in this game when you actually have a good running back. But when you have middling backs, I mean, come on. Another 1-yard gain. Okay. Thankfully, we don't have to necessarily score. That would help. If we could get a field goal here on this drive, that would pretty much ice it. So, sort of a big third down. Nobody's open. I'm going to have to run it with McGuire. 5 yards, and that's about it. We're going to have to punt it once again. And gonna need the defense to step it up. That might have been a little too strong, huh? Russell goes back. Yep, that's into the end zone. Okay, so a minute and a half. Defense should be able to stop that run because I called the play. And it's the fake version of it. That's okay. I can deal with that. Russell gets the pass. Oh my goodness, why did I dive? I didn't mean to dive. It made me dive. So Denver's into
First down.
Seattle territory just like that. 39-yard gain. Oh boy.
Blue 48. Blue 48.
44 seconds left. It's another fake. Everybody's open. They're throwing it to Johnson. Oh, way overthrown. Elway must not be feeling good. 28 seconds left.
Round 52. Round 52.
Second and 10. They've called the same play 3 times in a row. This time to Bernstein, but it's a bad throw again. Out of bounds. Surely they're going to choose a different play. There are 14 seconds left. Okay, so it's... If it's the QB run, that will end the game. It is. So we just need to make sure we stop them, and we do. I played prevent there just to be safe. So we walk away with a 15-10 victory. We can already see some signs that this might not be a great team. We got 2 missed extra points. Defense allowed 10 points, which is not a huge amount, but look at what Denver did on offense. They outgained us in the run and in the pass. We each had 7 first downs. Difference is, McGuire played poorly, but Elway somehow played worse. That will take us to week 4. So let's go ahead and auto skip. KC over Houston. Raiders fall to Indianapolis. Detroit gets crushed by Miami. Pittsburgh over New England. San Diego and Atlanta go to overtime, but Atlanta comes out victory. All right, the Bears over the Giants. Dallas over Philadelphia Eagles. Green Bay falls to Tampa Bay. New Orleans over the Rams. Minnesota loses to the 49ers. Cardinals down in Washington. Cincinnati. Washington ends on a safety. Buffalo over Tampa Bay. I think we're into week 4 now. Yep. Cardinals lose to Dallas. Philadelphia over Pittsburgh. Giants lose to Cleveland. Giants keep losing, huh? New Orleans another loss. Miami loses to Green Bay. Colts lose in Detroit. The Bears lose to the Jets. Team we just beat. And that takes us to what? A matchup with Kansas City. We'll go ahead and hop into our next game. This is the 1991 4th week of the regular season. Seahawks versus the Chiefs. Chiefs win the toss, and they will do what? Return it? Took them a while. So John Casey One of the worst kickers in the league, apparently. Because he keeps missing extra points. Williams back to return from the 4-yard line. And he's tackled at the 20. They've got Word and Okoye. That's Christian Okoye. And I think Barry Word. Not the Barry from the 90s that you're thinking about. It's the other Barry. There's the handoff to Barry. And he gets tackled. So I know Okoye was good. I don't remember if he's good in this game. Guess we're about to find out. 0 Chiefs. I want to say that was Joe Montana, right? I think that's Joe Montana, the 0 Chiefs. He would have been number 19 with Kansas City. It's a handoff. Oh, it's a fake. Oh my goodness. I left my guy right open. Thankfully, incomplete. Okay. So, 3 and out for Kansas City. Our defense stepped it up, unlike last game, when they allowed Denver to drive all the way down the field. Punt gets off. That's Barker. Hunter back there. Our main returner still on the injured list. And they got it. Oh, and he fumbled it. So Kansas City's going to pick that up and easily get into the end zone. Hunter. What the hell, bro? Keith Cash. That's a great name. 6-0 Kansas City. Wow. There's the kick for the point after, and it's good. 7-0. Lowry to kick it off. Mike Lowry. Hunter with the return. Hopefully he doesn't fumble it this time. But I guess I need to start going out of bounds on punt returns, huh? Because something like that cannot happen in the playoffs. You have nobody on your side, basically. Williams with a nice gain on first down. So we're playing from behind. Second straight week. This time we're down a touchdown. And we're going to have to focus on making those extra points if indeed we do get a touchdown. 3rd and 4. Need a big play right off the bat. And Blades is going to be wide open. Toss it to him. Makes the catch. Ryan Blades. Into Kansas City territory. 18-yard gain. Williams with the handoff. They were back there. Stopped us. Let's try the direct snap to Mays and see if he can do anything here. Nobody blocking, and there's no gain. So 3rd and long. Gonna have to start relying on the pass a whole lot more. Looks like. Oh my goodness. I choked. That was on me. 4th and 9. Alright, we're gonna have to punt it. Tootin is our punter. Punted it to Carter. Oh, still in the end zone. Damn. I tried to give it a little less power, but could not. Okay. So our defense, remember, even though they're up 7-0, our defense did make the stop. It's our punt returner that fumbled it like a dodo. So that's Word with the carry, and he's got some blocks, and he's got a big time gain into Seattle territory. Thankfully, the defenders catch up. 45 yards on the ground for Barry Word.
Ready, set, put.
There's a hand. Oh, fake handoff again. Damn, got caught slipping, and Burden is all alone. Gotta make the catch, and the Chiefs get another touchdown. Oh boy. So, Shay J. Burden from QB Chiefs. So it's safe to say that this is our biggest deficit so far this season. Lowry adds the point, and we are down 14-0. Still lots of time in the game. I'm not too worried, but offense is gonna have to do something. So Hunter back there to return it from the 4-yard line. Not a good return.
Round
So McGuire out of the shotgun on first down. Deep in our own territory. Nobody's really open here. Oh boy. And that's a sack by Neil Smith.
Blue 43. Blue 43.
Let's see if somebody can shake it open. Yep. Got a guy. Blades again. Blades is our most trusted. He leaps up and cannot come up with the catch. I could control him after he missed that. That was interesting.
Red 24. Red 24.
So, third and long. Need a big play. Blades, can you come up with it? You can. All right, first down.
First down. Red 24.
McGuire with 4 receivers, 1 running back, and nobody really open. Yeah, oh, we got Mays. Mays has been clutch, and he could not catch it there. Damn, I just gave you a compliment, bro. What the hell?
Blue 48.
3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Blades again. Blades keeps getting open, so we're going to keep throwing it to him. Oh, and he broke so many tackles. Look at that. Into Kansas City territory. Beautiful yak. 31 yards. That'll wake the dead. Get the crowd involved. Let's see. Throw it to here. Mays, this time he makes the catch. All right, 2.5 minutes. Still got plenty of time. I don't know if we have time to score and then stop him and get the ball back. But we can try. Edmonds is going to be wide open. There's the pass. The cat. Oh, no. He dropped it. Edmonds. Bro, you dropped the touchdown. What? We got too many drops. Too many drops on offense, man. They got our play. Ugh. Get it off to Edmonds. Doesn't make the catch. And it's third down. So from wanting to score and get the ball back, now I'm just worried. Oh boy. Yeah, they got our play, so a 1 yard loss. We're going to have to try to kick the field goal. Now keep in mind, we have a bad kicker, so we really have to... Oh, that's off center. It's not going to be good. Ah, it's wide.
Oh, good.
This is not a good half for the Seattle Seahawks.
Red 24.
There's a fake handoff. Man, Davis is wide open. Oh, thankfully Robinson leapt up in the air and broke that up. Woo. They've got a lot of fake handoffs, huh? 1:12 left. We picked up play. And we picked up the sack. EJ Jr., I think that's his 3rd sack of the season. KC calls a timeout. Big third down here. We could possibly get the ball back. It's a handoff to Okoye, and Okoye's got all the blocks. And he's got a first down and way more. Oh, Lord, have mercy. So he is very good in this game. He's fast and he breaks tackles. First and 10. Oh, my goodness. So this half has gone from bad to worse. Because now they're going to kick a field goal, and if they make it, they will be up 3 scores. Because remember, we did not make ours. Thankfully, he missed it. I think we'll have 1 play. Maybe 2. Tommy Kane can get open. Try from the end zone. He gets it off. Kane going deep. A high pass. Kane. Oh, it's intercepted. It was covered by like 3 guys. All right. Well, that'll take us to half. We got our work cut out for us, boys. Down 14-0. The juggling clown falls off his beach ball. Ooh, those are atrocious statistics. 5 carries for 6 yards. Thankfully, mercifully, we get the ball to start the half. So I think it's quite obvious we have to score on this drive. Even if it is a field goal, which I would prefer it to be a touchdown. Oh, Hunter has some blocks and is past midfield at the 40, the 35, gets out of bounds. That is exactly what we needed to start the second half. In Kansas City territory, and they chose our play again. I'm not going to risk it. Derek Thomas with the sack. Not on first down. Second and very long, 18. That puts us out of field goal. Are you serious right now? Are you kidding me? Oh boy, this is a huge play. Okay, thankfully they didn't choose our play this time. Kane's going to be open. Make the pass. He does. And Kane with the clutch catch. McGuire with the good throw. Definitely going to give him some credit. First and goal. Our best chance of scoring so far. And Blades is going to be wide open in the end zone. And he cannot come up with the catch. Are you kidding me right now? There's a handoff to Mays. Got some blocks, and he's in the end zone. Okay. So, we get on the board, finally. And I need Casey to hit this. Boom. 7-14. The kick to Williams. It's a good kick. He won't be able to call it touchback. Nailed it. And he stopped at the 10-yard line. Okay. So, we really, really, really need a big stop. They've got 90 yards to go, so our defense is in a good position. There's the handoff to Okoye, and we stopped him for a 2-yard loss. Okay. Zero Chiefs. Under center. It's a pass. I chose a pass. He's going to scramble. And he gets tackled after a 1-yard gain. All right, so huge play right here. Huge play. 3rd and 10. I didn't get the play because I know because of the formation. That's the handoff to Word. And I stopped him. He fumbled it. Get the ball. Get the ball. Yes. Beautiful. So our defense comes up with something very clutch. And we are back in the red zone after just scoring a touchdown. Blades open, makes the catch, and walks into the end zone untouched. Beautiful. Brian Blades coming through. You know, not always, but when we needed him, just this time he got it. KC adds the point. And we're all knotted up. So, very productive quarter. We're going to have to hop right back on defense and try to do the same exact thing. Got to be careful with the play calls and very strategic about how we move our safety. Okay, so 14-14. One running back. It is the handoff to Word, and we stopped him in the end zone. In the backfield, I meant to say. Okay, so they've been choosing a lot of runs. I'm going with the pass. Let's see. Got the play. Boom. Sack. Jeff Bryant. I think that's his first sack of the season. 3rd and a long 15. I wouldn't be surprised with any call right now, but I'm going to choose pass number 2. It's not that. He drops back. He's throwing it to Cash. And Cash cannot come up with it. So we stopped him. A 3 and out. And we're going to get the ball back. Barker gets the punt off. And probably need to just run this out of bounds. Okay. So with 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, we have our first chance to take the lead. Mays gets a block, breaks a tackle, and gets 2 yards. Jeez.
Red 24. Red 24.
2nd and 8. McGuire out of the shotgun. And he's got Edmonds. Edmonds is all alone. And he leaps to make the catch as the 3rd quarter expires. 42-yard game. Look at that. Perfectly symmetrical scoreboard. All right, so we can pretty much call anything we want right now. I'll go with run number 2. McGuire hands it to Mays. Mays has some good blocking, and he fumbles it. Oh my goodness. And the Chiefs recover another fumble. And Thomas, that's Derek Thomas, RIP, returns it all the way to midfield. So that's the 2nd back-breaking fumble of the game. Now, the good news is that it's tied. The bad news is we've got 4 minutes left in the game. There's a fake handoff. Yeah, he's going to toss it to Davis, who's all alone. Couldn't cover two, you know. I didn't get any coverage because I called the run. That's a 20-yard gain. They get to the 30-yard line. This is a back-and-forth game in terms of momentum. Oh, that's great. That is great. Clutch. Is that Cortez? No, it's Terry Wooden this time. Huge, huge play on defense. Okay. All right, 2nd and 20. I didn't get the play. If it's a pass, we'll at least have some guys in coverage. Okay, we do. It's to Burden. He's going out long. He dives and he makes the catch in the end zone. Okay. J.J. Burden. I think that's his 2nd touchdown catch of the game. And Lowry's going to easily add the point after. Kansas City takes a 1-touchdown lead with 3 minutes left in the game. And that's a almost fully charged kick. So we're just going to down it in the end zone. That's an easy choice. And we've got 3 minutes to move 80 yards. We have to score a touchdown. No doubt about that. All right, we're gonna have Tommy. Oh, goodness gracious! Block the damn. No blocking. Then Saleh Uma with the sack, a 6-yard loss. Deep in our own territory. Thankfully, they did not choose the play. There's Blades. Ooh, got it over the defenders' heads. Okay, close to a 1st down. That was a dangerous pass. I know. They should not do that again. Not with McGuire. Williams all alone. Coming up to 2 minutes. Gotta hurry. Obviously, we're in 4-down territory. But we've got the clock. Oh, Tommy's all alone. Look at that cutscene. That means it's going to be a picture-perfect pass. Oh, Kane lays out and makes the catch at the 20-yard line. Minute and a half. It's going to come down to the wire. And keep in mind, we're just trying to send this to overtime at this point. Nobody's open. Ugh, just get out of bounds. 2-yard loss. That's okay. Okay. We're not in desperation mode yet. Blades is going to be open again. And he's going to have the 1st down. He's at the 5. I'm tempted to call a run here, but oh my goodness. I guess that was probably my one chance to call a run, huh? Unless McGuire can run it in himself. Nope. 21. Oh boy, I'm calling a run. Calling the run up the gut. And Williams has it. I was a little scared there. John L. Williams with the clutch run. Oh boy. All right, we need Casey to hit this. And he does. Okay. 21-21. So unless Kansas City makes the return of their life, this one's going to overtime. going to have a chance for one play. All right. Well, we're playing prevent with Robinson. It's going to be a pass. Not the one we chose, but it's to Burden once again. And it's incomplete. All right. So we're going to have another coin toss. Still a very symmetrical scoreboard. And they won. Damn. We got the Ninja Gaiden ad. That's a little too strong. So 5 minutes left in the game. It is a sudden death overtime. This is old school NFL rules. I don't know why he chose to run it out, but I'm very grateful. Okay, so we got to go back to, doing what we know. Chose run number 2. It's not that. It's the handoff to Word. And we stopped them for a 1-yard gain. Second down and 8. It's the handoff to Okoye. And we stopped them. But 4-yard gain. Third and short. Big play here. Needless to say, right? Montana under center. He's going to hand it to Word, and Word is going to get stopped for a loss. So, unless they're crazy, they're going to punt it here. Yes, they are. Okay, so we're going to get the ball. They tried to block it, couldn't get it. So Barker has a nice little punt. Punt it back there from the 25. I'm just going to get him out of bounds. Or try. Jeez. Thankfully, he held on to it this time. So with 3:20 to go, we can dig in the playbook. We don't have to just pass it every time. So Mays with the carry, very close to a first down. Second down.
Red 24. Red 24.
We're gonna have Kane out deep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. An 11-yard loss. That was really bad. Thankfully, it was second down. And 1. My goodness. I was trying to get it to Kane, and I just kind of zoned out for a second. Oh, and they chose our play. Get it off to Mays, but oh my goodness. That was a promising start, but we're going to have to punt it here. We're going to have to punt it. Now we're going to have to hope for a really good defensive performance. Beautiful punt. Could not have been more perfect, but it's going to get it to the 20 anyway, so I may as well have punted it into the end zone. All right. 1st and 10, minute and a half to go. I don't know what kind of result we're hoping for here, but not a whole lot of time left on the clock. 2nd and 16.
Ready, set,
It's a fake handoff. It's going to go to Davis. Davis is open. And that's going to be a first down. So at this point, we're basically playing for a tie. Unfortunately, we're not going to have a chance to win this game unless we come up with a turnover here, but otherwise we're going to be looking. Nice little pass to Okoye. But we're just trying to stop him. Pro set formation. It's a handoff to Word, and Word's going to get himself some nice blocks and very close to field goal range. Let's see what they choose to do here. They're going to go for the field goal. It's going to be a long one. About a 51-yarder, I would say. It says 5-quarter down there. That's funny. The kick is up, and it's wide. So I think we'll have one play. Yep. So they don't choose our play. We'll be able to get something off. Yep. Gonna try to throw it to Edmonds. Deep. McGuire to Edmonds. Oh! What? Come on, man! Oh my God, he was all alone and could not come up with it. So we tied. 11 carries, 25 yards. Mays led the way. He fumbled it. Unfortunately, our kick returner fumbled it too. Our punt returner. McGuire with the 1 pick, but that really didn't affect anything. All right, so yeah, I mean that's as good as a loss, I think. And we are now 4 weeks into the season.